Time for 96.7 Yes FM Entertainment News.
Okay, now Alec Baldwin's phone could be something that could provide some evidence in this whole accidental shooting on that
or
Rust
maybe
set.
clarification. Not really sure, but the word is that his phone may contain some evidence from the shooting. New Mexico judge just signed off on a search warrant for Baldwin's cell phone.
Right.
And documents obtained by TMZ show Baldwin told investigators about emails between head armorer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed and himself, in which she showed him different styles of guns and knives for the film. She allegedly showed him an antique Colt after he requested a larger gun. But what does that mean? What does it not? I mean, he's looking for different things for the set. It doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on it.
Now, he's also one of the producers, so that came into question, and he did an interview on ABC, and there was discrepancies in what the interview said versus what he told police, so there's all kinds of questions. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Now, if you watch the Goldbergs, you'll notice that Jeff Garlin is no longer on the show. He has since left because he's kind of a jerk.
Yeah, word is he is not the easiest person to like or work with.
Yeah.
Human Resources investigation stemming from several complaints about him. He was also on the Curb Your Enthusiasm show. Apparently his on-set behavior, not terribly kind. The cast and crew were informed of the comedian's departure this past week after Sony Pictures Television reached a mutual agreement with him saying, you make people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And it's not good. So he'd been investigated for 3 years in a row. He said, it's always the same thing. It's about my silliness on set. They don't think it's appropriate, and I do, and that's where we're at.
He's just too silly, apparently.
Well, my definition of silly doesn't usually lead to HR having to investigate you 3 years in a row and say you're difficult to work with.